All right, good afternoon, everybody. Again, we're back here to the 2019 Cripps family build, and it's 2020. So I will not lie to you, we are behind schedule in a big way because I am the contractor. So I'm subbing this out myself, and so God love my family and everybody else because y'all been putting up with me. But we are in month 13 of since we broke ground. So anyway, I wanted to show you a few of the things that we've done a little bit different inside the house. So come on in. All right, so here in the main house, as soon as you walk in the door, so we've done a lot of transoms in this house. So you got a transom above the main door, a transom in front of over the top of the windows, all across the front of the house and the back of the house, as you can see behind me. This is our sitting room, also known as my office. So anyway, I think we could have done without this actual room, but it's also nice to have as well. So my office will go back there in the corner, and then we've got this here. So we'll have a pair of matching French doors to the front door that go here, and then just to keep it out of the way, we'll have a sliding door here. Now come on down the guest wing. So guest room here, and as we walk through, you'll notice there's a lot of framing in this house. So we did 2x6 exterior walls, so we get plenty of insulation. And then we also did our 2x6 plumbing walls, so we got plenty of room in the plumbing walls. And then we're insulating all the walls for sound barrier. So come on back. This is our son Castle's room. And nothing extraordinary here. It is a pretty large room. Another pocket door into his bathroom, and then a pocket door into his walk-in closet with a separate shower and vanity. So just off the main entryway as well, you have Emily's office, which she's going to be really excited because she has a view off that big, nice front porch. And again, those porches, we actually had to jump through a lot of hoops with the city in order to get those approved because they are so big. So the porches are 60 feet long, the front and rear of the house, and a 42-foot porch that connects the two on the side of the house. So oddly enough, we're north, south, east, and west because there's a balcony upstairs as well. So no matter which direction you like, there is a balcony or a porch to sit on and rock to, etc. Now, in the living room, so this is going to be the fireplace. So it's all framed up. This will be a custom concrete piece, and then it'll have a wood plank tile above. The vaulted ceiling, and then so you'll notice it flattens out up top, and that was not part of the original design. Actually, the framers had some boards up there just to be able to walk across. And my lovely wife, who is actually filming right now, walked in and said, "Oh my goodness, I love the way the ceiling turned out." And so I made them make those boards permanent so that the ceiling looked the way she liked it. They just delivered the flooring. In the back here, you can see we've got, again, the transoms over the big doors, and we've got the built-in blinds there. And then we'll have transoms above the hallways as well. So now, I need you to help visualize with me a little bit here. So this will be the kitchen. So there'll be a large island here in the center. These 2x8 walls right and left. And there's a lot of wiring because we've tried to pre-wire for as much smart tech as possible, so we don't have to open back up walls or anything like that. We'll have a dining room here, and then off of that we'll have an outside screened-in dining room here in the kitchen and dining room area. Very large pantry. So this is where we'll have a full-size refrigerator, but the refrigerator will slide back into the wall so that it becomes counter height or counter depth. A lot of wiring in here for smart tech that is in the main kitchen. And then this is one of those that I saw on Pinterest, so I did steal this from Pinterest. So this is a pantry door. So you'll come in from the garage, and let's just say you have bottled water or those types of things. Instead of carrying them up the steps, you just slide them right in here, and this will be underneath the counter. And so now you just slide all your groceries into the pantry. Now this is one of the more interesting features of the house. So this is a pull-through garage. And so you got two big bay doors there. They're 9x9, and this end one is actually the pull-through. So you have a garage door on both sides, My lovely wife will have the ability to just pull it around back, right into her garage space, and then pull forward. She'll never have to put the car in reverse ever again if I have anything to do with it. We'll have some large round dome type lights here, and then we're going to acid stain the garage floor. This is all the siding for the exterior of the house. You notice these big rolls of insulation. So it's called 3HT, and we've done this on the entire roof system, and it's going to save us tons on our energy bill. Insulated garage doors, and then we're doing the select PVC siding. That's what's all stocked up there in the boxes, and that is unique in that there's not but 2 other homes in the state of Tennessee currently with that product, so we're excited to bring that to Tennessee. So we have the steps to the downstairs, as well as the steps up to the bonus room with the balcony up there. Half bath here, then we have just a mud room here. Large laundry room. So we'll have washer and dryer, cabinets and sink on the right hand side. On the left hand side we'll have the LG styler, an ironing station, and then more cabinets. And this is the master bedroom. So you can see they've delivered the tub as well as the flooring. So tray ceiling here in the master is pretty common. One thing about our house, you may have noticed the orange pipes. Here in Pleasant View, we're required to have a sprinkler system on all finished square footage. So it definitely adds some cost to the price of the home, but it also provides some peace of mind because you don't have to worry about if there was a fire, what would happen. Well, the sprinkler would put it out. In the master, so we pre-wired for some sconce lights on the right and left. You can see the wire coiled up in the walls. And then you notice, so we did blocking. I know a lot of builders these days don't do blocking, but we blocked all interior walls because we have 10-foot ceilings. And so I don't want to get a bunch of drywall pops. So it is definitely worth the time and the effort to go ahead and block your walls to make sure that you have very little twist in the actual boards. So we've got a water closet here, as well as we're going to have heated floors. So you'll notice these are this is the pre-wiring for the heated floors. So you'll have heated floors here. Obviously a nice soaker tub there. This will be my vanity over here, and this is a large shower. So I think we're about 5 foot by 8 foot. 3 jets on this side, along with the main shower head. Then the rain shower head in the top. We'll also have a regular shower head and a wand on the left-hand side, as well as a large bench. And I was glad that I took a very cold shower in Denver last time I was there, because it got me thinking about this. So we're pre-wired here for heated floors and a heated bench in the shower, so that my lovely wife actually uses the bench as opposed to being put off that it's always cold. Now come on this way and you'll see we have a nice, good-sized walk-in closet. So I'll have an island here in the middle, and can't wait to show you what that looks like once it's done. But again, you can see 2 by 6 walls. Obviously, the windows wrapped in the zip tape, and then again, you'll notice. So here's one of our sprinkler pipes. So you'll see those as we kind of walk through the house. Come on, I'll show you the bonus room. You'll notice up here in the bonus room, you'll notice some more of the blue board. That's to make sure we get plenty of insulation. Decided not to do full encapsulation spray foam, just because depending upon what time of year and how much moisture is in the wood, you can run into some issues there. So we are doing cellulose blown in bats, and but in the bonus room, in order to get an extra R value, we went ahead and did 1-inch foam board as well. Now, I don't advise putting this in your home, but if You got plenty of money to spare. This is a costly venture, but you could have a balcony over your garage. So they'll frame this up shortly, but nice balcony up here with a great view. The tricky part is actually sealing this to ensure that you don't end up with a bunch of water. And so this has got a little bit of a drop to it in order to make sure that it runs off and then it's sealed properly. So anyway, and it's a unique feature for this house, but again, not one that I would advise just because of how tricky it is. Now, we went ahead and pre-plumbed for if we decided to put a bathroom up here at any point, because in this house there's a lot of space in the roof system. So as you look out through the roof system, we're going to floor quite a bit of this. You can see we did trusses everywhere, and so these have these double 2x4s on them to get up high enough for us to be able to go ahead and floor this for storage. So there'll be storage there, there'll be storage here to the right, and you can see a lot of HVAC ductwork here in the attic. All right, so we're here in the basement, and our plan wasn't originally to finish the basement. However, here in Pleasant View, Tennessee, you do have to pay for the permit whether you use it or not. So anyway, we went ahead and decided to complete the basement. And so here we go. We have, this will be a large game room here. And then right off the game room will be the Lincoln Theater. And so there'll be 2 levels of seating. You can see the platform back there for the second level. It's pre-wired for a projector if we go that route, as well as for rear speakers and all those types of things. Now this room behind here, it's a closet for equipment for the theater. So that'll turn out pretty nice, but maybe a little ways down the road before we completely finish it. Again, game room here, large mechanical room. And you'll notice, so we did 2x8 walls downstairs. So it's 2x6 and 2x8 mechanical room. This is a hybrid hot water heater, so it's got a heat pump on top of it. So the byproduct is, number one, about 1/3 to 1/4 the price to use as a normal hot water heater. Also, the byproduct is cool conditioned air. So we're probably going to be piping that up into the garage. So I think 3 panels, obviously a large network panel here in the mechanical room. Again, 2x8 walls, and you'll notice a lot of studs here. So we did double 2x8, and so they're split so that they match up with the trusses up above as well as the bracing. We really wanted a luxury feel in the home, and you can't get that if you've got bounce in your floors upstairs. Nobody wants to have a bouncy floor. So we've got 20-inch trusses sitting on double 2x8 walls. So we shouldn't have any issues there. In fact, I think code required a single 2x6. We went with double 2x8. Oddly enough, the 2x8 was cheaper than the 2x6. So down here we're going to have, this will be obviously a guest restroom. Or if you come in, you got dirty while you're outside, well, obviously you can shower before you come upstairs. We're going to end up doing a studio over here. So we'll have a green screen studio. And then on this side, this will be our gym. I'm one of the gyms. This will be the gym, the facility. So we're gonna have there'll be a TV on that wall, so we can keep up with our exercises, all that good stuff. And so we'll have our workout equipment, probably a rubberized floor here. And then this is the other garage. You have to excuse the mess because there's quite a bit of construction material down here. But you got 2 16-foot doors down here, and those are 8 foot tall. And then oddly enough, you have a garage door inside the garage. So they'll be putting this up this week, but this is the garage door inside the garage, so an 8x8 there, so that our son Castle has his own garage. And to the left of that, you'll see a small garage door that's for the mower. Again, you'll notice some extra lighting down here, so there's a lot of lighting. Last thing you want in a basement is for it to feel like a basement. So making sure that we had 9-foot walls, or sorry, 9-foot ceilings, and plenty of lighting. So this will all be LED lighting here downstairs. You'll notice this is one very large beam that carries the end of the house. So that's one beam all the way across up there that the trusses are nailed to. And again, we've got triple 2x8s carrying the load. And then outside, you'll probably notice that deck beam there as well. That was shipped. It was a 48-foot beam. We cut it down and had to install it with a loader. But anyway, that is our home. I want to say thank you to my lovely wife for humoring me as we walk through this journey. Number 2, I want to say thank you to everybody watching. Number 3, thank you for everyone who's put up with me through this process. So stay tuned for a more updated view of the house as we finish. We'll see you later.